Hi everyone, I'm back. I've been off this channel for a while now because I started dating someone and we're bonding. So I got this idea to make this video. We're going out on a little desert adventure right now. I'm 30, I just turned 37, and I'm not like mad at the world. I was never mad at the world. I'm not that sort of person, but my hopes in dating were pretty gone. Where's my sunglasses? Probably in the back somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
You found them?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're headed out to the desert right now, and my co-pilot is Brooke, my girlfriend that I started talking to on Plenty of Flakes. So we're gonna wing it. I'm gonna just bring up some topics here. So, as a guy, one of the discouraging things about the dating world is all the third wave feminists. This is probably gonna turn into a third wave feminist video. It's probably where this is going right now. And one of the reasons why Brooke caught my attention, you know, many times we were talking online and we would talk about something and I would say, like, I would message her and say, I really like you. And I did. She had no idea I had a crush on her. But I would say stuff like, you know, I like you when she would say something. And one of the I like you comments, this is going to be a nice drive too.
Yeah.
But one of the I like you comments was because she said she's not a feminist.
Far from it.
So talk, honey. Is it okay to be a guy these days? Talk to the guys who are still actual guys that don't wear dresses in public.
Yeah, absolutely. I think men should be men. I mean, men are men, women are women. Two different beings. And I think women, I don't know, I just think women take it too far with the whole feminist thing. Like, guys do guy things. Like, let a guy be a guy. That's the thing. Let a guy be a guy. Let a man be a man. Let a woman be a woman. But also, I also believe that women should be strong, but not strong to the point where you shouldn't have to cut a man down to feel empowered. That make any sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I was, you know, like I said, I just turned 37, so I was born in 82, and as a kid, being born in 1982, you know, it was like a cross between 80s and 90s kids. I was a single-digit child in the 80s, and then in the 90s, I became a teenager, in 94, 95, so I lived through the 80s and 90s era, and as a kid in those eras, it was very macho. You had to be a tough guy, you know, that's what we saw tough guy stuff. We saw movies like Commando, Predator, Bloodsport, movies like that are very tough guy movies, and as a kid, I aspired to be that sort of thing. You know, I aspired to know how to change oil, know how to take apart a gun, know how to shoot a gun. I like lifting weights, and it was so cool to talk to somebody, online dating of all places, that appreciated me for what I was. And she actually likes the fact that I know how to change oil and I know how to shoot guns.
Oh my gosh, definitely, because a lot of guys nowadays are afraid to get their hands dirty.
And that was weird to me, like,
yeah.
And online dating, you know, it's like, I want to talk about online dating too. You're sitting here next to me right now. How did I pull it off? Because, okay, before I let Brooke talk again, this is my perception of the world. Like I said, I'm not an angry guy. You know, I'm not crying about life or the cards life dealt with me, but from being on online dating, and if you've been on online dating, you've probably seen this before. You have to be 6 feet tall, you have to be white, you have to make 6 figures, and you need a six-pack. And even and I don't like putting women down, but even women who are not quite prized pigs, they put that in their profile like they're supermodels. You know, it's 666, I think is the terminology. 6 foot, 6 figures, six-pack, and you gotta be a white guy with blonde hair, like the all-American boy sort of look. I certainly am not the all-American boy, so honey, how did I pull it off at the age of 37? How did I do it? How did I make it in online dating? Because I'm none of those things.
Honestly, I'm not really sure how to answer that. Because I wasn't really looking for anybody either. We were both kind of just on there, more looking like for friends.
Yeah.
Kind of just gonna roll with it and see where it goes. If you meet someone new, cool. But you were just yourself, and just the fact that you have your shit together. I mean, there's a lot of guys on online dating who they always put like their occupation. It's always like they choose not to say anything. They don't want to talk about.
Prefer not to say.
They prefer not to say, yeah.
Same with cars, right?
Exactly. If they drive or not, and usually that to me that's a sign right there. That's a sign right there. You obviously don't have a car.
If you put prefer not to say in the car section.
That's one thing I've learned about online dating. Like a lot of the guys I met, they didn't drive, they didn't have a job, they probably live at home with their mom and dad, or they got a ton of baggage. I mean, a lot of baggage. So definitely that's something for me. Like that was a big turnoff. The guys I was meeting. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with someone who doesn't like have their own place or. But
you said they're like.
They're not upfront about it though.
They're not disclosing where they are in life.
About it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and then it's like, do you have kids? Prefer not to say.
Yeah, usually they do.
And there you go.
And they're in debt because they have back child support. They got babies, mama drama.
And I think that's one thing too. It's I'm just myself.
They don't have a job.
Like I can't hide who I am. I don't want to hide who I am. I am who I am. I mean, didn't you say I was a nerd like when I told you I listened to video game music?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But I didn't try to hide that.
No, you were like I said, you're just upfront about it. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like.
So okay, here's a question. How does one see, like you said, for me, I went on online dating. I had zero expectations because it's such a toilet.
Exactly.
But I was open-minded to it. But what would you say to guys who? Because here's the thing, and you didn't have your picture up, but my friends, my friends who do put their picture up, they tell me they got like upwards of 50 emails. And when you said the time you did put your picture up, you would get bombarded with emails, right?
Yes. Okay,
so how does it work? Like. Because for a guy, and would you agree with this as a female, it's an uphill battle if you're a guy on online dating. Because girls get the emails, and you have so many guys to choose from, right? When you're a female.
Yes, there's a lot of guys to choose from, but at the same time, like 90% of the guys on online dating are losers, to be honest.
No, but that's the question I'm like trying to say. It's like, okay, so what does someone who doesn't meet the 6666 criteria? Just a dude who wants to who's like me, who actually cherishes relationships and actually enjoys it and actually is open to meet a girl and is in the world of online dating. Like, how do you make it?
Just be upfront, be honest.
Don't get too discouraged too.
No, don't get discouraged, but talk about yourself. Don't just put 2-word profile, or same thing when someone messages you, just don't answer one word. Actually talk about yourself, get to and ask questions, get to know the person.
How about what would you say again? I now see we're going off the cuff here, but now it's coming to my head the memories of online dating is coming back, and I like to binge watch actually. When I was single, I used to binge watch on people ranting on online dating. I think I sent you one too when we were just friends.
Yeah.
That one dude who was ranting he didn't look like that model, but he catfish. He stole some
model. I was gonna say, don't lie about your height or update your pictures. Don't put 10, 15-year-old pictures when you're in your prime. You put on 15 pounds.
No, but this is what I'm gonna ask. What would you say to the guys who have been on online dating and they never get emailed back? Should they quit? What should they do? Because I could see that, because sometimes I'm watching online dating videos. When I was binge watching online dating stories, and some guys say they've been on online dating for 5 years and they've never gotten an email back. What would you say to those guys? Should they give up? What would you say to them, honey? To guys who truly they're not mean guys, they're nice guys, but they just can't catch a break. No one emails them back. What would you say to people like that?
I don't know, because it makes me wonder what's their profile like. Mm-hmm. If they're not getting emails back.
Not one email.
Not one email, huh?
Yeah, but they're nice. What if they're nice?
I would tell them to just keep on trying.
Look at me.
But yeah, definitely keep on trying. But also, I would say maybe get off of online and maybe go out there and actually try to meet people. Go the old-fashioned way.
You know what? I actually was saying that, like I said, like, man, online, like, dating in general sucks now these days. And, you know, like, I had my profile up just to, if I make a friend, I make a friend. Because if you're watching my YouTube right now, some of you may have known me for upwards of 8 to 10 years. And you know, I just like interacting with people, and I genuinely like conversating about things. You even said I almost scared you off because I did ask you questions, right?
Yeah, but you bombarded me with like 20 questions for one answer. Like as we were actually like chatting at the time, and as I'm answering one question, then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolling in one after the other, and I'm just like, whoa, let me answer this question.
And how long did it take you to answer before you answered back?
Oh my gosh, a couple weeks maybe.
And I did not freak out. That's another thing, fellas.
Yeah, I was about a week, I think.
Yeah, it was a week.
And a couple of times we had like week gaps.
Yeah. But that's another thing I want to say to the guys, like, do not like keep stalking. If they don't email you back, they don't email you back. Just don't be a weirdo and get all butthurt and clingy.
Oh my gosh.
I was not clingy.
No, you weren't.
You did not answer, and I just figured, okay, this chick don't want to talk to me, and I let my life moved on.
Yeah, and I answered on my own time.
Yeah.
So that's one situation. That's one thing I've encountered with some guys. I don't answer back like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. And they send me another message that says like hello with the question mark, or they'll put something like, oh, what, you're not interested? And like you tell they're kind of bothered, and I'm just like, look, you know, like I don't spend my entire day just here messaging people. I mean, I have a life. I'm doing other things. I might be hanging out with friends, or I have a job. I go to work. I'm just busy in general.
I was cool as the other side of the pillow. I did not freak out when you didn't answer me for 1 week. But, you know, in my defense, and I've said this before, the reason why I have bombarded you with questions is because you say some guys are like, yeah, no, 4.
Well,
so
you gotta balance that though.
Well,
it's, you know, you gotta have social skills. Some guys have absolutely no social skills.
Well, I may have scared you, but you're still talking to me.
Yeah, that's
and we're going to the desert.
I know. I answered you on my own time.
Yeah. But you said at first I overwhelmed you with all my questions.
I was overwhelmed because there was too many questions at once.
I know.
So I kind of felt a little like maybe you were dissecting me, like trying to analyze me.
And I was just trying not to be like Mr. Conversation.
And there's also some insecurities there with myself because I'm thinking like, oh great, this guy's gonna analyze me and probably, you know, think negative. I don't know.
I genuinely was giving you something to work with. That way it wasn't like, hi, how old are you? What's your favorite you know, that those kind of questions warrant like 1-word answers, and I wasn't setting you up for 1-word answers. But yeah, no, I was I mean, like I said, I went on online dating. I wasn't expecting anything out of it. But yeah, if you're a guy on online dating, maybe keep your profile up, and but at the same time, go outside, huh?
Oh, definitely.
Because I got lucky with you. I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I had zero hope with online dating, and I remember the exact, not the exact. This is gonna be a verbatim, but she posted a meme that says something like, "Is it so hard to find a sociopath who what
wants to watch the world burn with me?
Watch the world burn with you."
Yeah.
And then I just emailed something smart ass, and I said, "It shouldn't be too hard to find sociopaths here on you know, plenty of flakes." And there you go. Is that our advice today? I mean, I don't know what we accomplished right now, but keep your profile up.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Be upfront. Be social too, though.
In real life,
but be social all around. Don't just rely on online dating. Like, actually go out and live.
But keep your profile up.
Yeah, keep your profile. It's basically have options.
There you go.
Have options. You know, just don't rely on a dating site to meet people. Like, try to get out there and be social. Go out. And sometimes, you know, depending where you go. I mean, if you go to a bar, you can meet somebody. You don't always meet quality people, but even if you just meet someone just to talk, just make friends.
It's healthy to socialize.
Yeah, socialize.
There you go. It's healthy to socialize.
You never know when you're out being social. You sometimes just meet the right person.
So I think we got a lesson now. The moral of the story is put yourself out there. Don't have one option. Be social. Don't be a creep.
Exactly.
There you go. I think. All right, people. If you sat through this whole thing, I'm back. I did not forget about your Cobra K stickers. I will probably do that in the next week. But yeah, life has been busy. I've been working on my other YouTube channel. If you're a friend of mine and you're a friend and you watch all my stuff, I've been working on my other channel a lot. You know, I got myself a girl, so you know, we got a bond. I got to spend time with her. Lots of bonding time. Yes. So yeah, we're just bonding and we're spending time. We're going out to the desert right now. We're gonna go LARPing, and I will post videos of us LARPing. All right, you want to say anything else? We're gonna say goodbye to everyone now.
I think that's it, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I'll probably upload it today on a Saturday.
Nice.
That's a long video for you guys to sit through, just in case I do disappear for 6, 7, 8 months again. Take it easy, everyone. Be safe.